Hey everybody, welcome to the Whiskey Wise Man.
Whoop. Welcome back.
Yeah,
we had a bit of a
back.
hiatus.
Yeah, we have been a busy three guys here over the summer.
Yep. It's a good summer.
Yeah, had a lot going on. Joe and Mike here, we've all been just covered up with work and kids and all the other fun stuff that comes along.
Cruises.
Yeah, cruises and vacations.
John's been on about 8 cruises since we last recorded an episode.
It's not for everybody, but it's a great time here. We're happy to be back. Happy to be in front of the camera here. Kind of looking at some cool bottles here. We're gonna kind of kick this thing off with a little E.H. Taylor lineup. We've got small batch.
Kernel. It was a Kernel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kernel. I mean, it says it right there. You know how to read that?
No, I just see the big Taylor.
Why do people say Kernel? There's no R in Kernel.
That's spelled not like Kernel at all. It's C-O-L-O-N-E-L.
Is it
Colonel?
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 If John's pronouncing it, it is.
Colonel
E.H. Taylor.
Colonel E.H. Taylor. Small batch here. We're gonna try to. We've had all these before, but we thought it'd be something good to talk about. Kind of get us back in the swing here.
We're fresh pop here.
Yeah, fresh pop and getting ready for the fall season.
Well, because I came up for back to school, I came up with a great way to bridge them. Right, I said EH, like when kids are learning their alphabet.
Exactly, just like that. Exactly like that.
I'm not sure where that's going, but okay.
That's about like like A B C D. ABCs. Back to school.
Yeah. Exactly.
Come on, guys. Come along for this ride.
Yeah, come along. Magic carpet ride.
Well, and also, what were you going to say, Joe, about the E.H. Taylor?
Oh, so Colonel Taylor. I don't know the full history of him. Obviously, he's associated with Buffalo Trace, right? But I remember I was watching in some documentary that the time he was alive was around the time that they were talking about the Bottled in Bond Act. So that's where Bottled in Bond, comes from, which specified, it's a federal law that basically specifies if it's bottled in bond, has to be made at specific places with specific rules. And E.H. Taylor was like a huge proponent of it at the time, because at the time what was happening was people were watering down their whiskey, and so he was advocating for just whiskey, pure whiskey, and a way to like sort of regulate that so that people knew that when they were buying a bottle, it was actually what they thought it was, rather than And I remember seeing another documentary about they were doing that with beer at one point too, watering it all down back in the day to try to.
Beer's already like 80% water in it.
Yeah, I think it happened to Budweiser.
That's what I used to hydrate with. You know what I mean?
I have seen you order Coors Light for water instead of water.
I'm just saying
to stay hydrated.
Between that and Mick Ultra, it's like it's flavored water.
That's disgusting.
But I did think it was interesting that E.H. Taylor had this history of like, that's why we have the Bottled in Bond Act. So yeah. That's what I like about this.
I'll be honest with you. We're sitting here drinking this small batch here after we had kind of a pre-pour of the Old Granddad 16-year, and it just kind of, I don't know.
Here we go, John and Buffalo Trace.
I'm just a Buffalo Trace, and good for them. They have great marketing. These bottles are awesome to look at.
How bad do you think small batches?
It falls. We shouldn't be comparing it to. Granddad, because it's a whole different thing, right?
Yeah.
Different mash bill, different the distillery, different everything. But it just falls short, man.
Okay, let's take it out of that and compare it to Blanton's or E.H. Taylor small batch.
Oh, 100%.
Or regular Blanton's.
That's an easy one for me. That would be regular Blanton's.
No, 100%. No way. Actually, when we were on that cruise, they had both. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I went for the E.H. Taylor,
and I went for Bullet.
That's right.
Yeah, that's you.
That's right.
That's you and your protest of Buffalo Trace. But I think E.H. Taylor is better than Blanton's.
But I have to agree with you on this one. I think the small batch is a little bit. To me, Blanton's is really smoky. It's kind of smoky and oaky and just kind of. This is to me it's lighter to me.
Yeah.
It's.
I don't mind it at all. Now. All that said, remember, you pay a lot more for E.H. Taylor small batch than you would for a Blanton. So I'm equating them. So whenever I evaluate these, if it's not something I just strongly dislike, like Michter's, with something like this, it's really for me not is it as good as the price justifies? Because a bottle like that's going to be $120 if you just find it somewhere $100.
Well, I mean, MSRP is like $50.
No, but that's not what it sells for. At least in Florida,
I would say $100-ish.
100,
I don't know,
120.
Walgreens $60, man.
Oh yeah, but Walgreens rarely has it, right?
Well, that's true. That's true.
So
but
at $70, yes, I think it's worth it. Like that's equating price on what's Blanton's is about 70, right? 60 or 70.
Yeah, 69, 79.
Yeah. So to me, being equal price, I would pick a small batch if I could versus a Blanton. Like so, it's harder to find I think than Blantons. I see a lot more Blantons around than
I think
now. Yeah.
I think what's happening is we're seeing kind of the bourbon bust here. And I think, the Buffalo Trace stuff is always going to be collectible just because they're taters, and taters are going to tater, you know what I mean?
I don't even... do you know what he means by that?
Tater.
No, but what do you mean? What is a tater?
People
That's
chase
like
after the bottle, not for the juice. They chase after for the bottle, like for
the collectivity.
No. I understand that, but why are they potatoes?
I'm not exactly sure why they're called taters, to be honest.
Well,
wait, you've heard
But that's
this?
just what they call. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard this before.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's.
I believe
it's bad. Yeah,
like people who hunt for like either collectible bottles or they want to collect bottles because it has a certain label or a name or
So whatever. This is a whiskey phenomenon. You call them taters?
Yeah. I probably back in I don't know, was it 2009 or 2010? I don't remember. I went into a liquor store. I was in Tennessee, and the guy texted me and said, "Hey, we got some new bottles of bourbon in," and he's like, "I know you collect it. You want to come down and see what we got?" And they literally had E.H. Taylor Sour Mash and the small batch for. I think I got both bottles. I bought 2 bottles of each for $60 each or $50 each.
That Sour Match is worth what now? A few hundred?
Yeah, it's crazy money, like $3,000 or something on secondary. But the reality is that at the time, I was young and dumb, full of piss and vinegar. You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm gonna drink that. You know what I mean?
Is that one better than? Remember, I was in California. I saw the E.H. Taylor. It was an 18 year marriage. Yeah. Remember, I sent you a picture.
I've never.
That was also $3,000.
Yeah.
In the case, but I'd never seen a bottle, and I saw that bottle.
Well, there's quite a few.
And
I mean,
is that like the same kind of thing as the Sour Mash one?
Yeah, I think it's just a collectability.
It was pretty.
What's crazy? I didn't know until we talked about it not long ago how many E.H. Taylors there actually is. Mm-hmm. There's so many, dude. I thought it was like maybe 4 or 5, like these 3 plus the straight rye plus the.
I thought the same thing, and then when I saw the 18-year marriage, I remembered that people had talked about it, but I'd never seen a bottle, and so it was like a unicorn. I'm like, look at that bottle sitting in that case.
There's like 12 of them. There's a seasoned oak. I've never even seen that.
4 grain,
seasoned oak.
18 marriage. There's
Warehouse C. There's Tornado.
Yep, Sour Mash.
So it's kind of like 1792. Because they're like that, where you got like port finish and ones again, you never see.
But again, some of them are limited releases that are, highly collectible, small bottle counts. But then there's other ones that are like that Warehouse Sea Survivor that is just like, that says tater. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
have you had it?
No,
because it's probably not that good. It's just the hype behind it because of the tornado.
Exactly. And no diss to Buffalo Trace, because honestly, I think Buffalo Trace has the best marketing in the game. And even when all this bourbon deal is on the way down and it's starting to bust and all the prices are starting to equalize, Buffalo Trace will find a way to market whatever they're selling, and it'll always be, there'll be a secondary.
Perfect example.
Yep.
Eagle 12.
Eagle 12. I don't even want to talk about that today, guys.
Why?
It is so bad.
It is not.
It's better than 10.
It's not bad. It's not bad for $50, John.
I think I don't like Eagle Rare.
Yes. And I said that in the original episode, and you disagreed, and then you sat at my house and you brought one Eagle Rare 12, and you sipped it, and you said you didn't like it. Then you looked at me, What was most fascinating about it was you looked at me and Mike with an expression on your face like, I'm about to say something profound that neither of you have ever heard before, even though it's public and the whole audience has heard this. I don't think I like Eagle Rare, guys. Yeah. Like, and it was just not, you don't like Eagle Rare.
But I do think it was better than 10, though.
100%. I think it's, like John said, I believe, based on what we tasted, it literally is just 10. It's just that they had a surplus of barrels that they let go for an extra year.
I've had better store
They
picks.
remarketed it like that.
I've had better barrel picks.
Didn't we taste it against the store pick that I had? Or did we just get a regular Eagle?
No. I mean, I would put it up against Kenny's store pick.
Yeah.
I would. I mean, I think
that one I got in Colorado was pretty good.
It was. I mean, like I said, any Eagle Rare is really good with Coke. And so, for anybody that's interested,
look, Eagle Rare is really good for $50. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, for $50,
with some Coke.
Yeah, with some Coke. Honestly, I'm on a kick here. I don't know if the camera isn't showing it, but I'm losing a little weight here. And
some of our commenters appreciate that.
Yeah. I've been working
out. You are though.
I've been working out.
I thought it was all the sauna spa sweat.
What is? I've been sweating.
Also, you look tan as shit, man.
I've been out in the hot tub today, man. I'm looking like all. You know what I'm saying? It's like, watch out now. Watch out.
I like when he reparts the already parted part.
I know. Yeah. And you know what's funny is I put a little hairspray on it just to keep it.
Actually,
it down
I thought, Mike, when we came in, I thought, man, your hair looks pretty nice today.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah. What'd you do? You got a cut or what?
Yeah. No, I had a cut.
Styled it?
No, I had a cut before our cruise that we went on last weekend. Or has it been 2 weeks now?
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I put a little bit of hair gel,
Yeah, man, it looks good. Thanks. I was like, ooh, Mike got dressed up for something.
Thanks. You always have hair gel on your hair.
Always, dude. Yeah. Unless if I don't, then I'm wearing a hat to hide it. Because, that's great. I wake up and put it on right away. Like I don't do that. We've talked about this, right? Like for me, when I wake up, I don't like sit around and lounge around in pajamas. Like I wake up and literally I get full dressed.
Immediately puts a polo on.
I put a polo on. I put my contacts in. I do it all right away. And everybody's like, "That's so weird on the weekends.
Yeah, it's
why don't you just
green,
drink coffee?" But no.
Yeah, polo's either green, gray, or black.
I think I've worn this one on here. This is gray. I have some red ones too, but
no. I mean, it's good to kind of be back here on the podcast. I mean, we've had a little bit of a lull, and I think we've kind of missed this. You can tell we're kind of cutting up, and just we're a little giggly. And you guys have probably noticed that if you're following us on TikTok, that our shorts are, they're cuts, and it's really it's just my face, and I'm like this,
fully zoomed in,
like literally you can see the couple hairs here that are kicking up. I'm like, man. I'm like, what's Joe trying to do to me?
I don't do that. No, because I don't do any of the TikToks. That's nobody.
Joey does that. My son does that.
Yeah.
So blame him.
Yeah, because I always know whenever I'm scrolling TikTok and the Whiskey Wise Man come up, I'm like, God, man, that's Mike right there.
Hey, you know what would be cool for those of you watching this is if you ever shared any of it. There's a little button and it's like an arrow.
Yeah.
And you click it. Yeah. And if you do that, all the people that follow you will see it.
Yeah.
So please do that. We know you're watching.
Yeah, that's right.
Please share.
We can be funny.
Thanks
sometimes.
for the comments.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed.
It's fantastic, that we're kind of back here together, and we got these E.H. Taylors in front of us here in the single barrel. As we move to that one, I think for me, single barrel has been, I don't know, I think it's been a go-to for me just because I feel like it's a little exclusive, right? Because it is a single barrel.
Didn't we blind these one time? Wasn't that the time I discovered that I liked the straight rye and the barrel proof the most?
No, you literally like the single barrel the most, other than the straight rye.
It was on barrel proof because then they had barrel proof rye, and I was like, oh, what a combination! Because those are my two favorite.
And it wasn't your favorite.
It wasn't his favorite. Listen, you guys have seen Joe do a blind, so when he
so
says,
who do you believe?
Wait, they've also seen Mike do a blind. Yeah. Let's make it clear. And if you haven't, check it out on the Jack Daniels episode. Yeah, I'm gonna plug that one.
I'm not talking about Jack Daniels. And I love Jack, and I failed.
Guess what? Miserably. I also said I loved rye.
Yeah,
and I failed miserably. It's like the ones you love the most. Yeah. You're gonna be the most disappointed.
All right, single barrel now.
Single barrel.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Hang on. Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one, yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the only E.H. Taylor that you can do a store pick of.
I don't know the answer to that.
I thought store picks E.H. Taylor were just small batch.
No, they're all single barrels.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never seen.
I guess that makes sense.
I'm not saying they don't exist because I don't know everything, but
yeah,
I've never seen a small batch store pick. I've never seen a barrel proof store pick. I have seen a few single barrel.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense, right? You would use a single barrel for that. For the barrel picks, but.
Well, like why couldn't you do a barrel proof one though? Those are theoretically single barrels too, aren't they?
I don't think so. I think they're blended.
Well, actually, though, no. But they do a store picks on like 1792 that aren't single barrel, so they can blend them and you can still get a store pick out of it.
Well, that's true. I mean, I guess they could.
They probably just blend them and you pick the barrel that's blended in.
Yeah, I think it's probably a selection deal. Like they just don't have enough barrels.
Yeah, you can do the You can do.
It smells so much better.
You can do the bottled in bond 1792 store picks, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think it smells better?
Yeah, it smells better.
John also, in addition to Eagle Rare, doesn't like aged ale.
No, I like it. It's just, if I have a choice, I'm going to choose something else for the money. I mean, for the money, because right now, single barrel's going for $120 or something like that, $130 a piece, and like I remember when that thing was like $59, and it's just hard for me to pay the secondary. And I think the bourbon bust that's coming, and I hate it because there's going to be a lot of people that work for a lot of these distilleries that are going to be impacted, right? There's going to be, unfortunately, some layoffs and things like that. But
I think there already is. I think some of them have announced closings.
Yeah. I mean, but there's going to be a balance, right? There's going to have to be, it swings up, and then, of course, it swings down. So I think we are on the swing down. We're nowhere near the bottom yet, but we are swinging downward in the market. So I'm hoping to see here in Florida, and maybe for some of you viewers that are out there in tough markets, that you're going to start seeing, more allocated stuff on the shelf. You're going to see the opportunities to try some of the things that maybe you hadn't had a chance to get your hands on. And I think that's great for the consumer. But I don't know how good it is for the
I mean, you can see that just like we were talking about on the way over. But like Buffalo Trace, if you go to any of the stores around here, Walgreens, it's sitting on the shelf everywhere. Publix.
Yeah, you're seeing blends and small batch on the shelf.
And also Booker's. There's still a Booker's at Walgreens. It's been there for like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Man, I remember Booker's was so hard to come by that you had to drive to the Carolinas to get ours.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I got a bunch of ours when I was up there for work.
I would never drive for Booker's.
He was already there.
I was already there for work, man.
And
he's lucky.
Yeah, and John says that, but John also knows you said yes when he offered a Booker's to us for $100.
Yeah. Also, when I first started,
bought 3.
When I first started in this hobby, if you saw a bottle of anything in a wooden box, it was like an automatic buy.
Yeah, and then we learned if it's blood oath, don't do it.
Yes,
especially if it's pack number
9.
10. It was 10, wasn't it?
No, I think it was.
10. 10's the one that
10
sucks.
was the one that's terrible.
I haven't tried the new one, the tequila one.
I'm afraid to try it, man. I don't like tequila.
We don't have the 11. Do you have the 11?
No,
Hey,
speaking of tequila, you guys seen the TikTok videos of the Cutwater and the stories about that?
No, I don't like tequila.
Oh man, yeah.
And
I don't have TikTok, John.
It's like 12%. Like one can is 12%.
I'm a craft beer guy, so
yeah.
When you talk about this stuff,
yeah, but you're bougie.
Yeah, which means he's a snob.
No,
bougie.
But no. Look, if you're gonna drink beer, though, I mean, this isn't a beer episode. We should do one when I open that Sam Adams.
Yes, we will. If you ever open it,
I said my birthday next year
on your 40th.
That shit's gonna be evaporated next year.
They said it gets better in the bottle. Yeah, but so I think you guys just don't like beer. I mean, I even remember we did a remember for my birthday this year. We did the
distillery tour.
Yeah,
or whatever?
Come on, all of us at the end.
Tour, yeah.
We're like, oh man, so bloated because it was so much crap beer.
But it was good though, Joe.
It was. I mean, it was fun.
That's how I felt.
What was the name of the place in Flagler that we went to? Is it Coquina?
Costa.
Coquina Costa.
It was Costa. I think it was Costa Craft Brew or something.
It was awesome.
That was awesome.
It was a really good
place.
Oh,
it was Coquina.
Yeah, it was Coquina Coast Brew.
Yeah.
Yes. Great place if you guys are ever in
Flagler. The owner was awesome.
Beer was awesome.
The beer was amazing.
Really
that was the first one. And then the second one we went to, they had some cool stuff too, but it was like an event there, and it felt a little
it had like a
they were out of some stuff. And then also, I think the one I tried, which was awesome, it had been aged actually in barrel bourbons. But they wouldn't bottle it like in a
you could only get a little bit.
Yeah, you could just try a little bit because they only
you
did
can
a couple.
Buy like a growler or anything like that. That shit was good though.
But yeah, so there's apparently on the east coast of Florida, if you're going between like Daytona Beach and St. Augustine, there's some pretty good craft breweries that you should check out.
Yeah,
I don't remember the name of that second one, but I do remember at the end of the night, even me as someone who likes craft brew and IPAs, I was like, "Ooh, this is rough."
Yeah, I had a rough time.
And it's not like. It's just the feeling of bloat and like gas. And
talk about Tums, dude.
Yeah, I did.
Tums.
I had 2 or 3 Tums, and I was still not feeling so hot.
I mean, honestly, though, #Tums, like for the win. I mean, whoever created Tums and said, "Hey, calcium bicarbonate or whatever it is that you."
Ooh, look at you! You
calcium.
You sound like a doctor, John.
Yeah,
bro.
Whoa!
Calcium magic. It's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
Why? Seriously, why does that shit work so good?
I don't know. Like I'm telling you, it's like a miracle drug.
Does it like turns? You know that stuff that you like spray into stuff and it turns into like foam and it like foams up? Is it like that? Like you take it and it's like
it probably just like
it just
I mean, this
everything.
is a total conjecture on my part, but like because you already have a bunch of like enzymes in there that are breaking stuff down, right? And it probably just accelerates those and like breaks it down quicker, so you don't feel so.
You think so?
Yeah,
I like my explanation
I
better.
guess.
Well, I'm just maybe this is a little conjecture.
I just don't know how. I know that.
Wait, what is it you like to say?
I don't poop for a while.
That's very sciencey, Joe.
It is sciencey. Yeah, it's like holy cow.
I don't poop for it. Like binds me up, but I don't get no stomach ache, no gas, no nothing. It's like it's just like whoop. It's like a cork.
I mean, I'm just most shocked that you just discovered it last year.
I've known about it my whole life.
No, Mike.
Not me. I discovered it last year.
Hey, listen, Hello Scream's getting ready to come up too.
That's right.
I can't wait for that.
Cannot wait for that.
Yeah, that's going to be a blast. But no, I mean,
single barrel is way better than small batch, by the way.
100%.
Yeah, it's like worlds different. I'll be honest with you, I could drink this all day. I'll never admit to that to anybody other than people on the podcast. But
just not for 120. He'd drink it all day for 70.
I drink it all day for 60 or 70, but not 120. I mean, I got standards, guys.
I got standards.
Yeah, it is.
We talk about that and how late the school buses are and whatever.
Did I tell you the other day?
Our kids aren't bougie enough. His wife drives his kids to school.
Well, yeah, no, like
Mike could not do that because he was at home tending to his remodel.
That's right.
It's not because of bouginess.
Yeah. I was like, nah. I was like, you kids, you walk to the bus. I'm not driving you to the bus stop. Well, it's different though because your kids, they have to go to the school. There's no bus stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what was wild is what was it? Monday that I was out, Monday or Tuesday. I was coming back into the community. I forget why I had to go out. I think I had an appointment or I had to. Maybe I had to run
lunch.
somewhere.
John, you could just say lunch.
No, it was but it was late, Joe. It was like 9:45 or something, and the bus
out there.
At night?
No,
in the morning.
Bus, the bus had literally just showed up. Like I was pulling into the community. The time the bus was 9:45.
I don't know what time it's supposed to show.
School starts at 9:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
9:45.
So that he's talking about middle school, which my daughter goes to middle school.
Yeah, my son just started.
Yeah.
So
that middle school that my daughter goes to, she goes, I made it to school second. I think she said second or third period, and I was like, what the hell? And she said that. She said the bus didn't come till like almost 10.
Yeah, it was like 9:45.
And by the time, and we're not the last stop. It's like and there's like 3 or 4 other stops plus driving to school.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At 9:45, I was pulling in the community, and the bus literally was just it. I mean, it was pulling up as I was turning the turn lane.
Yeah, the first 2 weeks always, and you guys can attest to this or wherever you're at. But here where we live, the first 2 weeks of the year, the school bus is literally it's such a shit show. It's all over the place, dude.
Well, maybe that's why. So maybe that explains. Like my daughter started kindergarten, and they had her go Monday, and then she had Tuesday, Wednesday off, and then she goes back Thursday. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's part of it. Is that it's a way to because there's fewer kids, fewer. But I don't know. The buses still the same number of buses, whether the kindergartners. But
they don't. Did they do school bus for elementary?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think so. Yeah, because
I used to ride a school bus as elementary.
Yeah,
kid.
Jace rode it. Yeah, Jace rode it a couple times for elementary. It's like staggered because the way the times of the school.
So is elementary like stupid early then? Is that why?
It's early. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's early.
I'm never up that early, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's early.
Man, you guys killed that single barrel. Jesus.
What's going on here?
I don't know. Well, you guys are done, and
Mike's taking a little sip.
What's happening?
Well, listen, don't spin it and spill it. You know what I mean?
He's got to do it at least once.
This is very good, though. It is considerably better than small batch.
Yeah. And for those watching, the only reason we don't have rye up here is because we did that in our rye episode. So check that one out if you're interested.
Yeah.
I love that one. Straight rye.
We actually, between us three, at my house, we blinded straight rye, EH, and Handy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And was it all three of us? It was unanimous.
Well, we did that again blinded. On the podcast. We had those. Handy was in that lineup.
But I don't remember the results of if we.
I think it came out the same.
Yeah, it came out the same. I think
we put straight rye in front of Handy.
Yeah.
Johnny D got it right. I don't know.
Well, you got.
Well, we've only done.
It's not about right and wrong, John. It's about what we like better.
I can tell you who didn't get it right. More than likely, probably me. No, I think I got those ones right.
I got 3 right in straight rye. You got 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you're right. I didn't get them right, but my order of which ones I liked the most, were right.
Right. I think so. I mean,
and also maybe not. I could be totally wrong.
Well, you know.
Oh, you're spilling water and not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of people back and forth on the blinds. It's like, oh.
I mean, look, John. Some of us are taters.
Well, listen.
Raise your hand.
No, I mean I think it's fine. Because it just goes to show you that there is
not everybody can hang with the big dog.
Well, no, not just that, but I mean it's also that you see the different palates that, like even for the master distillers, right? Like at at Woodford and all the different places, it's like everywhere has a different palate, and so that's why there's so many different ones because everybody has a little different.
Yeah. If you haven't done a blind, you should do it, and you'll find out. It's hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
you'll find out that we're not the only idiots.
Yeah, it's hard if you use quality bourbon. So if you use
Woodford,
or Eagle Rare, it's
Dickel.
Man, even when I tried to do quality Woodford, it's not good.
I don't know.
Some Woodfords are okay.
Oh no, I almost got you one for your birthday, but I was like, it's probably
glad
gonna be
didn't do
terrible.
that.
It was that 119 proof. Oh, but you ordered a shot of it, and it was still bad.
It was bad. Yeah, we did. We tried it at where were we at?
Tuffy's.
Tuffy's.
I think it was Tuffy's.
It's like, geez, man.
I don't even know why you would bother with that.
Well, I've been wanting to try the double oaked and see.
It's gonna be terrible, bro.
Well, it's $1.99. It's like hard to pull the trigger on a $200 bottle of Woodford, right?
Yeah.
It's like that's why they're sitting everywhere.
It's hard to pull the trigger on a $50 bottle of Woodford,
yeah,
dude.
Anywhere. Well, I mean, with that said, we're going to kick it over to the, what most people consider when they talk about, E.H. Taylor, like, oh, man, the barrel proof.
Wait,
creme
is
de la
that
creme
true now with barrel proof rye, though?
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of people like the...
Really?
The barrel proof
I mean,
rye.
I didn't think it was better than either of the two, which was kind of surprising.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, for the price point...
It's hard to find, for sure.
It is hard to find.
It is.
Out there.
And again, I think it's one of those marketing deals.
Yeah.
It's like, we're going to do this, and,
I've only seen like 2 or 3 bottles of it around.
Yeah.
And
so what batch is this one? Did we look it up?
I don't think we looked it up, but it's 131.1 proof. I want to say it's maybe 2 years old.
Which I think is important because all the others are bottle and bond.
Yeah.
Right?
131. So.
Well, they're 100 proof. I don't know if they're bottle and bond.
Yeah, they're all bottle and bond, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that one can't be, right?
No, that's not.
that
But
can't
these are, though.
Yeah.
Like, these two are.
So they're all proof down to 100 except for that one.
Yep.
You for this?
I'm ready. Ooh.
That one's all right. That middle one was better, though.
Yeah, when I think of these unique bottles like this, I think about how unique the situation is with the Cleveland Browns. You know what I mean? I think about how...
He got so excited he pushed the table.
That's right. Yeah, Shedeur Sanders.
Do we have anybody else who's commented on the last video saying that they're also
Hey,
a fan?
listen, I did see one person that raised their hand and said they were a Browns fan. So there is 2 of us out there, and so
They raised their hand. What does that mean?
I don't know. I think they made a comment I saw on the thing.
On the TikTok?
They
I'm not real good at
did
that.
the wavy thing
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah, they went like this.
Yeah. They could have also just been like, bye, Browns fans.
Yeah.
That could be.
All I know is I was watching that game without audio because I was at a restaurant. And that camera just followed him around the whole time. And I just thought,
Well, listen,
it's just like when he played at Colorado.
I know you saw the memes. Like, I'm surprised they didn't.
You want me to look at what batch this is?
Yeah, they didn't retire his jersey right there. You know what I mean? Like, it was close.
Tell me what was so great about him, other than last name is Sanders.
I think he's a rookie, and it's going to take time for
We
him
know.
to get some reps.
You could tell.
Yeah, 100%.
Hang on, he's not just a rookie, John. He's a rookie without Travis Hunter, and that shows too.
I don't know. What game did you watch? Because he threaded the needle on a couple balls that was like, I mean...
He must have just learned that at training camp.
Well, he did.
Because he definitely couldn't do that in college.
Hey, listen, he's learning from Joe Flacco. So, I mean...
I'm literally at
Batch
college.
12.
Dude,
Batch 12.
that
Yep.
guy would throw daggers 6 feet above the receiver, and then Travis Hunter just had to jump up and catch it.
Yeah, no, it's not that bad. His accuracy has improved, and I think he's more comfortable in the pocket. He looked very comfortable in the game.
He looked small, dude. He looked small. He looked
Really?
tiny, yeah. I felt like when he was like walking around with his stuff, I'm like, dude, he looks like a varsity high school player.
Are you serious?
Up against all those
You're
other guys,
talking
dude.
about him against like Dylan Gabriel?
Was Dylan Gabriel even suited for that game?
Who knows? I'm taller than Dylan Gabriel. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
You're 5'6".
yeah, I'm 5'9".
5'9".
You're not 5'9". I'm 5'9".
Hey,
Don't lie.
I am, Joe. I am taller than you, Joe. Wait, we're gonna get it on camera. We'll see. Back to back.
I actually don't know which one of you is taller.
I'm taller.
Yeah?
I always have to look down at John like.
It should. Don't get me started. I've always been tall, dude, even since high school.
Dude, you're
like I was a freshman in high school and I was like 6'1".
Yeah.
I know you're super intimidating.
You think so?
Yeah.
Bro.
I don't think so.
Dude, there was a guy on the cruise because you don't like beer that much.
This did happen. This
This is a true story. Can I tell this story?
You can tell
All
what
right. Well, it's really your story with the classic and the book open.
No,
so this guy, we're over there hanging out. So Mike, which to be fair, you've gotten me. I'm willing to drink like a Truly or a High Noon from here or there, like especially on a hot day.
Especially explain in a hot day in a pool.
In a pool, it's very hot. Cruise, yeah, you don't really want to be drinking like double IPAs, or bourbon. So okay, I get it. Like now, but in the past, I'm like, oh, why is he drinking that, man? That stuff's terrible. I don't like any of that. But anyways, so you're holding your I don't know what's.
It was a High Noon. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're over there cooling off because there's like a splash pad.
And the little kitty.
Yeah, the kids.
Little kitty pad.
Yeah. There was other adults there, but
preface it with there were other adults.
There were other adults there. Everybody's cooling off, like because they have like fountains and stuff. And you're holding yours, and then this guy's talking to us, and he's like, "Man, look at that guy holding that High Noon." He's like, he's 6'3", like muscular, tattoos. So intimidating, and then I see his High Noon, and I just start like, what's going on there? And then he did say afterwards, he's like, I just say that because somebody was giving me a hard time about it. I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's Mike, man. First impressions, bro.
Hey, he's lucky he didn't see me drinking that pina colada. Which is what I'm saying.
Well, I told John, I was like, what I should have said to him is like, don't say that. Don't say that around him. He'll go crazy.
Yeah. That's right.
Speaking of that, dude, did you guys see on the news, there was a slide on, I think it was Royal Caribbean or something.
Yeah.
It was one of those clear slides.
I did hear about that, and YouTube went on that slide on the cruise, and I thought about that.
And it broke, and the fucking dude, what?
I know.
We did go on the slide.
Well, my thing is like, I'm going to abide by the weight limits from now on. You know what I mean? Like, when I see that, I'm like, it says...
There wasn't a weight limit on that slide you guys went on, was there?
Yeah, there was, Yeah, I was 1 pound under.
So you were abiding.
And I'll be honest with you, I failed it too. Like, because when I started going, I thought I was going to have to... I thought I was going to have to move myself up.
And you wouldn't slide?
No, I wouldn't slide. Like, the first of it was real slow.
Yeah, the first was slow.
Yeah, the first was like, I don't know if it's going to go. And then all of a sudden, it's like a silver bullet. And like, I'm like, and I get to the bottom, like, I thought I drowned there for a minute.
Well, because all that water did, like, rush up over you when you hit it.
I was like, man.
But also, only me and John did it. Joe wouldn't do it.
No, because I was worried about what happened on Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, but that was different, though, because the one in Royal Caribbean, it was the clear tube one.
Yeah, it was a drop one, too, like where you stand on the
deal.
deal. And
they're all pieces of plastic held together by the same bolts and screws.
I know.
I mean...
Yeah, you know what? The day after you guys went on it, because our room was like right outside of it, we wake up at like 6:30 in the morning to bang, 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 bang. So I walk out, like, once we were out and ready, and I look over to see what all the banging was, and they're repairing that slide.
Yeah, of course.
After we went on it.
Of course.
They're like, you know what's funny, though? I don't know if you noticed this, John, but... So we're up there in the slide. We talking about the slide. We're like, me and John will do it. He's like, fuck that, I'm not. We're like, all right. We went up, and it was just us two and a bunch of kids. It was us two and a bunch of fucking kids.
I had seen adults earlier.
No, I knew I was in trouble when I got up there and standing in the line, and this one kid looks at me and goes, will you give me a high five?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you did.
That's right.
I was like, of course, buddy. Yeah. It was like, I'm here for you.
That was hilarious. But that cruise was awesome, and I want to put it on the record. The first cruise I haven't been on in over 3 years that I have not gotten COVID immediately after the cruise.
Which is so surprising because we did go on Carnival.
Yeah, and it was crazy.
John hates Carnival too.
But I thought it was
hates
great.
Eagle Rare. I thought it was a good cruise.
I thought it was great.
No, I thought it was awesome. I love Carnival. I hate what they're doing now with the rewards program. And I told you earlier, they just released the Festival boat today.
Yeah, I mean, I did go on the celebration earlier this year, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
That show on the boat was awesome.
I thought that.
But I
was
think
awesome.
what's happened with Carnival is they're behind in terms of shipbuilding and refurbished units. It
was an older boat. So I get that.
I mean, it was old as the hills.
But I think you also know, like, when you go on a shorter duration, you always are going to get the lesser boats. Because that's just how it works.
Lesser boats. Listen, we went into the theater. I thought it was back in the medieval times, bro. and listen, we watched the show. It was supposed to be Rock America, Rock USA.
It was great.
They were in Robin Hood outfits. I didn't know if they're going to rob from the rich and steal from the poor or whatever the deal was going on.
That show was awesome. If you're on a Carnival cruise and they have a rock and roll show, go to it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called, but it was awesome.
It was very good. I'm just saying, it took me off guard with their costumes, right? Because I was expecting, like a rock costume. They're going to be in like leather jackets and yada yada, not flowery like.
Because you think
stuff,
shows on cruises are Broadway?
Yes, they are. They're called playlist productions.
I mean, they should. I feel like the costumes.
I loved that show. I was very disappointed in the Love and Marriage show because usually that's pretty good because they get audience.
But for me, when I look at like the quality of Carnival, I think that their ships, like show wise, is awesome. Like I compare them to Margaritaville. You remember that one?
I think it's way better.
It was way better than Margaritaville.
Way better.
That Margaritaville one was hilarious because it was so bad.
Because it was bad.
Yeah. They literally had sock puppets. Like, remember?
Yeah. It was awesome. But hey, again, Margaritaville for the weekend, you pay what, $500?
No, because then you have to upgrade, and then you move to the expedited disembarkation, and then you stand in line for 4 hours.
That did happen. Yeah. But it's still considerably cheap for when you consider a vacation.
It really wasn't though. Like once you add it up, like the upgrade because you don't want to eat the crappy food. It literally comes out to like probably about the same as what we pay in a Carnival.
The Carnival one was awesome though. I mean, I don't want to say awesome like it's better than some of those high end ones, but for like a weekend booze cruise,
like a weekend getaway,
hang out
and also
with the boys.
Going to the new island, the
Celebration Key.
Celebration Key.
That was awesome.
Highly recommend. That pool is amazing. Yep. It's huge.
As long as you're not allergic to bees.
Yeah, come on. They didn't even sting anybody.
No, not us.
Well, they didn't sting us. They sting the
bartenders.
The bartenders and the servers or table waitress, whatever you want to call them. I went to the bar, but you guys were at the bar. I swam. It has several swim bars.
There was
I swam up to the bar. I was like, what are we doing to drink? And all of a sudden, I see like 1,000 freaking bees. Just and I was like, okay, and I backed up.
Although to John's point, what they do need to figure out is all the rental cabanas and the slides and all that.
They do.
I mean, they're like $3,800, and none of them are rented out.
Yeah, it's crazy expensive. I mean, I get it. It's the first year, and we're excited about what we have. But there's also the reality of you got to turn money. It's a business, And there was 2 boats there,
and both of them were 3-day cruises.
Yes, so there was 2 boats there, and there were still
no one.
Cabanas wide open, empty.
But the great thing is there were 2 boats there, and the pool is so big and the island is so big.
Yep,
it never felt crowded. That was the
great
thing.
I
agree. Yep, 100%.
Yeah,
I feel like they need to remember that they're Carnival. And not like
I think they're trying to be
Norwegian high-end.
Or like they're trying to work towards
like that. If they were renting those cabins, think about it. If they were renting those cabins, you can fit 10 people in there.
Nah,
if you can
shoot that one, you could probably put 20 in. Man.
So if they rented that out for even say $1,000, sounds like a lot, but $100 a whatever. Yeah. That's not terrible, I guess, for a cabana for the day. But when you're renting it for $3,000, $4,000,
not when you have 10 people.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, but when you're renting it out for $3,000-$4,000, like for 8 hours, and actually even less because the boats got.
It's only 4 or 5 hours that you're on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's that I feel like that's not worth it.
Yeah, I agree.
I will say I was disappointed in the food, even on the island and on the boat. Other than the burger,
my fajita is awesome.
Guy's Burgers was really good. There it is. He did it.
Yep, I knew it. Listen,
I didn't mean to.
It wouldn't be a podcast if we didn't do this.
This barrel proof is awesome, though.
It is good. It's really
good.
Yeah, 100%. It
makes me want to try the rye, just to see which one do I think is better.
Yeah,
I think barrel proof. Out of these 3, I pick barrel proof all day.
Yeah. It's crazy because it's not hot at all.
Yeah, I mean, for 131,
no heat, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think this is a good enough time here to wrap this one up. It's been a while since, as you can tell, we're a little giddy. We're a little more loose than normal here because people
are going to think the only thing we talk about on this podcast is cruises.
Hey, listen.
Well, you guys got to quit going on cruises.
All I'm saying,
Mike, you need to go on more cruises.
Yeah. hashtag Carnival. Hashtag Holland America. Hashtag
Norwegian.
Hey,
hashtag
sponsor us. So we'll talk even more
Disney
about
Cruise Lines.
Yeah. Disney. They don't even have a casino.
It's so many. Yeah, and there's too many kids there.
Yeah. Man,
I've never been on one, but
they're gorgeous though.
Oh, I'm sure that they are top notch, and I bet everything on there is. But I'll be honest with you, when I'm going on vacation, and I get on a boat, if it doesn't have a casino, that's a...
You did spend a lot of time there. And money, John.
We spent a lot of time there.
Well, yeah, but you come out ahead. John thinks they give him a lot of stuff.
Dude.
But I'm like, they're not giving it to you, bro. They know exactly what you're losing.
Yeah.
I was down, like... Can we talk about this in YouTube? Can you talk? I mean, you're...
It's legal
not
to gamble.
illegal. Yeah,
it's legal to gamble on a cruise ship.
It is.
I was down like $300 on the last night. You two fuckers left, and you're like, I'm going to bed.
Bro, I had gotten to whatever my max was that I set before I got on the cruise.
Yeah, but you guys are like, I'm going to go pack. And I'm like, go pack. It was a 3-day cruise. You should have like 2 pairs of shorts and
a backpack.
Flop-flops and flip-flops, yeah. So, anyway, I sit in the casino, and I was down a couple $100. And then I told you guys the story.
You got to roll, man.
Dude, I hit fucking roulette, dude.
Yeah.
And roulette is usually a crapshoot for me, but I hit roulette and I was killing it. I was doing really good. And then before I left, I was like, "This is gonna be my last hand." I had a couple chips in my pocket. I was like, "I'm already about even. I'm just gonna put my last hand and I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna go like $10 on number 7, $10 on zeros, whatever. I just kind of spread it out a little bit." And freaking 7 hit, bro.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
there's no better feeling than when the lady goes to you and she goes, "Do you want that in black chips?"
Yeah.
And I said,
"Of course I do."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And she gave me a little stack of black chips, and I grabbed them. I went and I was up, dude.
What's black 100?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I left that casino
I don't know.
up.
I don't know the answer to that question because I have never had that said to me.
Sure.
But that game that we were playing, the 3-card poker, it was
no, heads up.
Heads up, hold'em.
It's fun.
That's I love that game.
Yeah,
I
love heads up, dude. I could play. That's what I played on the last one I was on. But yeah. I just think I could sit there and play that all day long. Like,
that game was awesome.
Three cards fun, but the thing about 3-card is I think they have a lot more going on with the bonus bets that makes it very confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But no, we glad to be back. Glad to be kind of putting out another episode here for you. The A.H. Taylor kind of entry-level lineup is what I call it here with the small batch single barrel and barrel proof batch 12 is what we open. Some good banter here and more to come, because it is football season and we
back.
are UCF season ticket holders. So we're going to have maybe a live at a couple of the games here as we tailgate and do a couple things. So
UCF, baby.
UCF.
I'll have to coach you guys on the live ones because you can't edit those.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we'll have to get coached by Joe and, understand what we can and cannot say. But the good news is we're going to be there with the Knights.
Woo, woo. Go Knights. Black and gold.
Yeah, we're hoping for at least enough wins here to go to the bowl game.
8-4, baby.
So,
8-4.
Yeah,
8-4 this year.
Let's set the record straight. You say 8-4?
8-4.
I'm going to say at least 6 wins.
Whoa. He's already adjusting because he didn't think we were going to a bowl game.
All right.
Yeah, that's on record, man.
You need 8 for a bowl game.
No, you need 6.
6?
Okay, so I'm going to say 5-7. They're going to go 5-7 this year.
You're so wrong.
They're going to win. They're going to beat who are they playing? They're playing like Alabama A&T Technical University like on the first weekend.
Yeah, they're playing teams like that and like West Virginia. And
I mean, how low can you go?
I mean, it'd be like playing the Browns in the NFL.
Hey, I'm just gonna be there for the good times with you guys
in the bounce house.
In the bounce house.
It's
gonna be a good time, win or lose. It's gonna be a good time, but I would obviously prefer
# Knights, # UCF.
Yep, absolutely. But no, cheers, guys. Thanks for another great episode, and as always, great times.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Barrel proof, baby.
To Colonel Taylor.
Colonel.
Yeah, to Kernel. It's kind of like Superman. He's like Kal-El.
Colon.